Hey, I want to do a video on my complete in box and sealed Super Nintendo games. I did a little video earlier on my NES games, and I wanted to show off my Super Nintendo games as well. So first I'm going to show you my sealed games. I only have 3. And then I'll show you my complete in box games. I believe I have about 7 or 8. The first sealed game I have is Super Mario Kart. It's the Player's Choice Edition. Really fun race karting game. Next game is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, also the Player's Choice version. All 3 of my sealed Super Nintendo games are the Player's Choice version. Super Mario World, Player's Choice version. I think I just bought the Player's Choice versions of these games because they were cheaper. I bought these games probably 15 years ago now. So I've just had them for a while. And by the way, if you don't have these plastic cases, I highly recommend you investing in them. They're pretty cheap. I think you're going to get like a 12 pack of these for 10 bucks on eBay. But they're really good in case you drop your game. It'll help protect the box, especially your sealed games. And now I'm going to go over my complete in box games for Super Nintendo. I have Kirby's Superstar. And this game is awesome. It really does have 8 games in one. It has one like main game, and then it has a whole bunch of mini games too. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. How do you guys feel about the graphics in this game? I like them, but I've heard some people say that they don't like them. I kind of like the style that it has. It's kind of like more of a cartoony style. It's definitely different than like the original Super Mario World for Super Nintendo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and a cool thing about this complete in box game is it still has the receipt in it. And I looked at it, and the receipt's it's for like 70 bucks, and it was bought in like 1994 or something. And I did the translation, and 70 bucks back then would have cost like $120 now. So you could see people paid a lot of money back then for these Super Nintendo games. But this game's great. Super Mario All-Stars, which is one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo because it has 4 games in one. It even includes the Lost levels that was Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. And how could you not love that beautiful artwork? Donkey Kong Country, another one of my favorite games for Super Nintendo. Such a good game that they decided to make 2 sequels just for Super Nintendo alone. But this is the only copy I have that's complete in box of Donkey Kong Country. Starfox, a game that really pushed the Super Nintendo to the limits. I mean, the Super FX chip, it made 3D graphics on the Super Nintendo. It was really impressive at the time. And finally, I have Pilot Wings, a game that I feel like is not really appreciated that much, but I used to love this game. I still do. I play it once in a while. One of my first Super Nintendo games. Great graphics. You control the planes and the parachutes, or the rocket belts, skydiving, hang gliding. You could do like 4 different things in here. It's an awesome game. I was a little upset that they didn't include it on the Super Nintendo Classic. But that's it for my Super Nintendo collection for complete in box and sealed. But I'll be doing a video to show off, you see up there behind me, all my actual loose games. And I'll be doing a video on that in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.